Welcome back, Junkies on 106.7 The Fan. Going to be joined by Jason Cole. Go around the NFL. We jumped off talking some NFL. Top of the show. Cardinals improved to 8-1, but lose Carson Palmer at quarterback. Packers just hammer the Bears on Sunday Night Football, 55-14. Aaron Rodgers with 6 touchdowns.
That Palmer injury, that wasn't a contact injury. He just kind of planted wrong.
Nope.
Yeah, correct. And it was the same knee that he tore up in 06.
And big win for your Niners to stay alive in the playoff race. Colin Kaepernick on a 4th and long completes a 51-yard pass.
Crabtree got behind the
fourth
defense.
Down, which showed the athleticism he has because he rolled out right, bought some time, and then threw completely across the field.
Yeah.
Probably traveled 7 yards in the air.
That was huge.
For the 51-yard gain, and then they got in position to hit the game-tying field goal, and then they win it in overtime after
the
Drew
strip.
Brees fumbles the ball.
Yep. That was a huge win for them to improve to
win for the
5-4.
Niners.
That was a great play. I was impressed that he was able to even find him all the way over there.
Yeah. That safety, if you saw the replay, safety bit on the underneath route.
Yeah, what's his name on Channel 4? Killed him.
Yeah.
Who's the guy?
Collinsworth?
No.
Rodney Harrison?
Rodney Harrison.
Yeah.
Rodney Harrison just killed the whole secondary on that play.
By the way,
Completely botched it.
How
They did
gross
botch it.
is it that the Falcons, who are terrible, are one game out of first place in their division in the NFC South?
Oh, the whole division.
I mean, they're 3-6, so they're one game back.
All losing records.
Just abysmal.
Yep. I know.
That's the way it works.
Yeah.
I mean, Seattle made the playoffs a couple years ago at 7-9, right? It
and
can happen.
upset the Saints in that
Here
game.
you go.
Do you guys pay any attention to like DeSean Jackson and Ryan Clark on some of these pregame shows?
I saw Ryan Clark. I didn't see DeSean.
I thought the DeSean statement was, more relevant. I think Clark
agree.
basically just defended RG3. DeSean, I felt like, was more real, basically saying there was a divide in the locker room. So
Yeah.
who knows about certain interpretations of events, but whether you want to call it alienating the locker room or this and that, there was a divide in the locker room.
Well, I think it happens a lot of times when you have different quarterbacks in there and each have had their moments.
And
You're
we
going to
heard-
have different camps.
we heard weeks ago
I don't think that's
that
new.
receivers
Yeah, I don't think so either.
preferred Kirk way back early in the season.
Yeah. Yeah. But I thought it was interesting. So DeSean said, I don't know, which one was he on? He was on the
He was on
Fox
Fox.
NFL Sunday.
Yeah.
DeSean said when the decision was made for Colt to be benched and RG3 to come in to start, you kind of feel guys feeling a certain way about that. In the locker room, I had to stand up and say something like, as players, that's not our job. We can't worry about that. The only thing we can worry about is going out on Sundays and putting your best foot forward. You worry about what you're going to do on the field and let the coaches and owners and everybody else have that relationship with RG3 or whoever's making that decision. As players, we got to take care of what we can do. And I thought it was a very fair statement. Very
All
fair.
of a sudden, DeSean is the most professional guy
That's
on the
right.
team.
Isn't that
It's
amazing?
kind of a weird
But taking
paradigm there.
taking a leadership role.
Yeah.
But he said the right things. Look, as players, they can't concern themselves with that. They can't be in a RG3 camp or a Colt camp or a Kirk camp. They just have to be in a Redskins
Right.
camp.
They have to be in a winning games camp.
But it does
that's all
show
that
you-
matters.
But like you said, I think every locker room that's normal, where a locker room's going to be split if the quarterbacks are both
You have different guys in
pretty
there.
equal.
Yeah, if you have different guys in there and each have had their moments, they're
Yeah.
going to have their own guys.
Speaking of moments, I'm going to put this up on the Facebook page because I just saw it. I wasn't aware of this. I was watching some Red Zone, and they didn't really highlight this. And I just saw it this morning. But it is a hilarious moment when Brock Osweiler believes he's about to play an entire quarter of the game because the Broncos have now solidified the game easily with a quarter to go. Peyton has thrown 5 touchdowns, and Brock Osweiler kind of runs to his helmet, which is on top of a Gatorade
Right.
thing. And then all of a sudden, he sees Peyton running back on the field, and you just see him heartbroken, just devastated that he's not going to the game that early. It's hilarious.
It was 41-10, and they wouldn't put him in.
Basically, the only way he's ever going to get in a game is
I don't
if
think
what
the
happened
Raiders-
to Carson Palmer happens to Peyton
I
Manning.
don't think the Raiders could have come back if you took the Broncos defense off the
You're
field.
probably right.
Well, it started out slowly, though, at first, right? It took a good quarter or so for the Broncos to get
Peyton
going.
threw 2 interceptions.
Threw an interception early.
It was
I saw.
It was 3-3, I think. Maybe it was it 10-3?
And I'm telling you, if we weren't in AC, we would have gotten down. I would have gotten a group of us, and we would have been all in on the Broncos lock on a money line,
Right.
and it would have been about 700 or 800
Winner.
and it would have been a winner, but I would have been sweating it. And if you convinced me, we could have easily got the Cowboys in on that. What would that would have paid? How much would we have paid
I'll look it up for you right now.
on
Just
a
give me
money
a
line
minute.
parlay for those two donks? Could we have gotten even money?
Ooh.
No.
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 Still would have had to put up
Not with the
300.
Broncos were minus 725 against the Raiders.
Right.
And you said the Cowboys.
Cowboys,
Right?
right? I mean, that was just a guaranteed two-gamer.
That was minus 345.
Oh, 100 would have paid you probably $30 or something.
That's it for those two?
Based on those numbers, he could punch him in.
I'll punch him in right now.
But then you would have picked Pittsburgh as
No,
well.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah, you would have.
I would not have.
You would have looked for a third game.
Why would I?
We might
It's
have
hard
gotten
enough to win
greedy.
2. It's hard enough to win 1.
That's true.
I agree with all of those statements.
Just ask me on Big Fat Winners.
How'd you do? I heard Valdez struggled. He had his first losing week.
1-4.
Who,
How
him
about
or
this?
you?
How about this? I lost 2 games by half a point, and in the other game, the quarterback didn't even play where the coach said he's going to play all week. Iowa
got
State,
jobbed.
Sam Richardson, he's going to play all week, doesn't play. They get pwned by Kansas.
By the way, your parlay for $100 would pay about $47.
All right, get half
Not
your money.
bad.
How about this?
Still not worth
What
it.
does
How about
that
this?
bring Big Fat Winners
How about
record
this?
to?
Listen,
Not
I don't
good.
care about the record.
Oh, yes, you do.
I faded myself this week.
No, you did.
Yes, I did. Listen, I'm up 1,364 real dollars.
For this week,
Yes.
fading yourself.
And I'm going to collect 900. I'm going to roll 364. Or what was that? 464. And I'm going to fade myself.
But it's
Hey,
impossible
you know what?
to fade yourself, though. You know this.
Ride the
because you
fade.
know, because you.
I got no luck. I lost 2 games by half a point.
I know.
And the other quarterback doesn't play when I thought he was going to play.
But it's impossible to fade yourself.
LSU's up 13-10. The kicker kicks it out of bounds. 50 seconds left. Unbelievable. God damn, I can't win the game.
But you're up in your bank
I'm
account.
sure gambling's good for
I
your-
want to win on the podcast.
You care about more about that than money? Would you trade $1,000?
UTEP's winning the entire game against Western Kentucky. The entire game. 2 backdoor scores. Unbelievable.
How bitter were you?
Can you tell? I can't control the incompetence of these kids. College kickers suck. All of them. Every single college kicker, including your dumbass kid over at Maryland, he sucks too.
Oh, my God.
They all suck. They should take kickers out of college football. Take them out.
Good a money feeling.
Make them go for
Good
2. I
ratings.
don't care.
Didn't you say Bodie went nuts over the weekend?
I hate them all, Pete, on sports. I hate them all. They all suck. Kickers suck in college. They don't deserve scholarships.
Would you trade?
In fact, they should have to pay double to play on the team.
Would you trade your $1,000 you're up this week for a winning record on the podcast?
Yes.
It's
Ridiculous.
a good rant.
You should see how many games this year on the podcast I've been bung effed. I can count probably 10.
You know what?
You knew this was simmering over the last few weeks.
I know.
You knew that was happening.
Here's the problem, though. I
I know
sympathize.
too much about college football to be 9-23.
It's almost unrecoverable. You're digging a huge hole.
I don't care. I'll just fade myself.
But here's
If
the
I'm
thing.
going to have that kind of luck, I'll fade
You better-
myself and I'll pay my mortgage next
You
month.
better call Miss Utility for that hole you're digging.
Here's the thing about fading yourself, as you know, you can kind of outsmart yourself on it, like
I don't
because you
care
know,
anymore.
because you know in the back of your mind you're gonna fade.
I watch these games and I just can't believe what I'm watching. I can't believe it.
The only way to truly fade yourself, you just have to go with your this is your surefire winner, and then truly bet against it.
Right.
LSU,
Who could do that?
LSU was a great pick. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what the final score says. It was a great pick. It went. The blueprint was exactly what I thought it would be. Low scoring, tight game in the fourth quarter, probably decided by a field goal, and it should have been.
Keep betting against Saban.
13-10 with 50 seconds left. Are you effing kidding me? They dominated Blake Sims all freaking game. Let him go right down the field. F these players.
You love the Mad Hatter.
Okay, I'm fine.
Okay, good. I'm glad you got that out.
I'm fine.
I want to hear you talk about how Bodie was the crazy one this weekend.
Oh, Bodie was crazy.
Crazy.
I will say this.
Yeah.
Bodie's setup he's got a townhouse over in I guess it's Franconia or
Wherever he lives.
Springfield. Nice setup, man. It's 3 60-inch TVs all next to each other on the wall.
So you just have to-
perfect bachelor pad.
So you just have to go to Bodie's house and kick Bodie out because he's so annoying, apparently.
When he gets drunk, he's worse than I just was. Right? Drab, you were there. You're a witness.
No comment. I gotta go back there.
That's his buddy.
All right, remember, we'll talk some NFL coming up 8 o'clock. Jason Cole from the Bleach Report on The Fan.
106.7. 106.7. The Fan.